Lone Syndicate said, "What's up, Grin?"
What's good, Lone? Are you freaking excited, Lone? Are you vibrating? Are you coming apart at the seams? Also, maybe just because you're here right now, I'm not sure when everyone else is going to pack in, but let's quickly... I didn't see a lot of this. You said you'd send me a video. I just am checking out the Sinnoh one. So,
Final Angel Delusion is finally here,
let's
and
just
yes,
see.
Nonggong is just as powerful, if not even stronger than Suna or Arya. With this today, I'll be breaking down why she's so strong, who she's strongest with, and who you can expect to play her with on launch. Before we go further though, a quick reminder that today's video will feature footage from the creator beta server, so things are subject to change. Like, comment, and subscribe if you
That's awesome.
enjoyed or learned something from today's video.
Do all of them?
Just unlock the Steel Path version of the circuit. Will be nice to finally get access to additional Incarnate Genesis. I should have done this weeks ago.
I'll be honest, Fluff, I do not know what you just said. I heard it, but very little made sense. But I imagine it's awesome.
Without further ado,
Lone
let's get
Syndicate
straight
said
into it.
AWWWW-shit. I forgot Grin. Sorry, I got caught up in this whole debut thing.
If there was...
I didn't send you the vid.
Buddy, if there was ever a time to be like, I get it. It's one of these times.
Nonggong's gameplay revolves around generating her special resource either passively or by triggering it with her allies' attribute anomalies. She then consumes this resource to enhance her health basic attack, and this allows it to deal increased days and anomaly buildup. That's pretty much it though. At its core, her playstyle is straightforward. Build up resources efficiently, then convert them into consistent and reliable stuns.
So how do we build up resources with her?
However, and as we'll see later, shortening her held basic attack so that she can avoid doing long animations is a huge part of how you'll actually optimize and play with Nonggong,
Okay,
and
so
this
it's
matters
quick
a
swap.
lot, especially with how slow some skills can be if you aren't paying attention. Now let's move to Nonggong's kit, but as usual, this is mainly a preview to understand how she works and not a full breakdown, as that will be coming in the release guide once her banner is out. Nonggong's core passive greatly increases her stats, and with it she gains 120 anomaly proficiency, and any anomaly mastery above 110 converts into impact, letting her build both anomaly mastery and gain impact/days at the same time. When enemies are stunned, have anomalies applied, are disordered, or a bloom is activated, this applies stacks of vibrato, and when vibrato is consumed by reaching max stacks, triggering...
That's fucking sick. She fucking comes up in the air and starts swinging and pow! That's pretty cool.
Anomaly, or the enemy recovers from stun, this will trigger a powerful bloom. This also grants her health basic and EX special, increase anomaly buildup days,
Lone
and
Syndicate
also
said,
provides the
also,
damage.
Grin, did you see what I sent to the ZZZ tab?
No. What did you send to the ZZZ tab? Oh, I didn't. I did watch one quickie video this morning of like her with teams, but I haven't watched, but I did see some stuff slightly that I was like, huh. And it's kind of like because it's funny because like I don't think she is more revealing than the other character. What's the shadow? What we watched, Lone just sent me some stuff about Z's, what do you call it, or told me about some stuff about Z's, so I just wanted to check it out whilst we wait for people to get in here before we start grinding some Warframe. But I was gonna say, so the lead character that's like a fucking bat, I don't think she's more revealing than Jane Doe's like special free skin that they gave everybody, you know? So it's weird that they're kind of like being coy when I don't think it's like more revealing than that.
By 25% for 30 seconds. When Nonggong is paired with another anomaly agent or a teammate from the same faction,
said wind element is returning. Sukaku used to be wind way back in the betas, and it'll probably be the new thing for 3.x.
Ooh, I like that. I wonder what that is going to be.
Activates. With it, the team
like I wonder what effect it would like.
Anomaly buildup rate by 30%, with chain attacks gaining an additional 30% buildup against stunned enemies. Whenever a teammate stuns an enemy, though, Nonggong also gains.
I'll have to watch the video about my time. I'm not really paying attention. He's talking so fast. He's talking about numbers. I don't fucking. I need a minute.
Lone Syndicate said her animation are very similar to Evian.
Very similar to, oh, she is? Oh, that's huge then, because I love playing Evelyn. All right, let us start the thing that Fluff said yesterday, Deadlock Protocol. What is this? We'll figure it out. Begin. What's happening? I don't know. Fluff said to do this. I forgot why. I thought it was, I don't remember.
Cast and recast 7 times.
It looks corpusy. Shadow says, no way. How long have you been playing Warframe? Just got back into it last week. Dude, you and me both. One of my longtime viewers, fantastic human being Fluff, has been grinding, long story short, they're like, you should come in here, and then they entice me with some prime frames that I've been wanting to get, and then we're here now, basically. And I have no time to play this game, which requires so much time to play. So.
McFluffakins said you get the Exoris, a glaive, and access to Protea. It's a key for the future, with Sisters of Parvos adversaries and Tenet weapons.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, perfect. This is where you get the special glaive. Let's go! Also, Drew, what's good? Dream says, hello, Grin. How's it going? It's going pretty good, man. How about you? Man, I feel like Warframe has got one of the most juice communities possible. people see the other person play and be like, hey, the amount of people who have pulled me under the wing, I can't even see the sun anymore, kind of thing. You know what I mean? All right, cool. We got it. Will it take me to the place? What the fuck? What is that? I don't really. Let's take me to the mission. I don't know what's happening. Anyways. I'm not sure if you can do side missions with people. If so, let me know and I'll pause if y'all want to jump in and grind with me. I'm sure that's not the most exciting thing because I'm fucking doing old 20-year-old shit. Anyways, yeah. Shadow says last time I played was 2017. Yeah, man, I played back when Nidus was happening, and then the one guy, I forget what his name is. He was I don't even know. Fuck, I can't even remember what his name is. Yeah. He was a weird character. I think he summoned, he shed his armor. And that's gonna tell you guys, it makes people think I'm playing the dragon guy. That's not the case. Oh man. Oh, this part we can actually put one of our seeds down. Because it's a defense mission. I wish there was a thing with the glaive. Maybe there is. But I wish there was a minigame where you hold down at the right time, you just let that shit go and it does twice as much damage. Maybe that's the thing. It doesn't seem like it. No. Also, dude, what do you call it? Fucking Cash's cinematic trailer for Borderlands 4 DLC coming out next week. Fucking awesome. What was that also? Jesus. Also, apparently I have ice in this. Well, at this point, I wonder if I should just pop off and just put a bunch of these. How do you manage energy with her? What's the meta for that? So I probably should do this. Fuck! Shit! Oh wait, I thought. Wait, can you not do a heavy attack with this? Oh, is heavy attack just a hold? Weird. I guess glaives don't get access to a heavy attack; they just get access to the throw. Yeah, the one that ricochets, I think, would be peak, because you could just, I think, huck it near an enemy and it would find targets. Stop! If I throw and then I melee, no, it's away. It's I think I recall it actually. God, I feel so good. You're just again, dead sector. Is that right? Dead sector? I think so. Fire game. Should I go to the other one too? Probably. Right, because we're at a 50-50 stalemate. Right. Forgot how defense works. Also, shit! God damn it! I fell all the way down. Get there! Do I not have the elemental effect thing here? I don't! Shit! I gotta put 2 of these here. Let's put 3 and then put a bunch on the other side. I guess put a healing one on that side. Now they have both. Wait a fucking minute. Why didn't I cap? Hurry up. Also, is it underneath? Ah, shit on my life. It's here. Hopefully it still reaches. I don't know. Anyways. We're gonna fail this fucking mission. Alright, this. And this. 2 here. I don't know if that's... I think it's this thing that's the hackable bullshit. Isn't there other cool ranged weapons there's gun blades and shit? What is the best ranged melee weapon? Yep. Yep, that's kind of fair. I fucked that one up pretty bad. Anyways, well, ass. How do I How do I leave? Oh, I can't. They want you to slowly watch yourself fail. Well, that's my bad. Let's try again. This time we'll actually equip the right shit. You get the glaive that way, and also access to Proti. It's a key for the future with Sisters of that. Advancing for 10. Ooh, okay. Hell yeah. How much is it here? Like, what is this? Is it quick? Or is it like, no, it's a bunch of quests and you gotta find shit? Or is it just a chill time?
Listen, I may be in over our heads on this one.
Go!
Listen up. This deadlock spat.
Haste, shock resistance. I think shock one is what we want, right? Yeah, vitality, we don't want one with shock. So I think this is what we don't want. Wait, no, sorry. This. Plant. Plant. And plant. We do 3 here. Can we get that one? Oh, good. Why the fuck did you stop climbing? What happened? What do you call it? Loan? Are you excited, man? You gonna do the things? Get it done. Shit! I reached. Good. Thank God I reached. Alright, good. Let me level up this weapon. Weird. I didn't. So do you throw thing permanently? Oh, you do. Okay. Or maybe it's like an attack mode, like a stance. Sorry, that's what I mean. So maybe there's certain glaive stances that actually like give you some automatic rage. No, piss off, damn it. Also, can I teleport? No, I have to have line of sight on my things. Also, I gotta stay in zones. I keep fucking leaving way too fast. I forgot it's like a seesaw thing where you're better off constantly going back and forth. Go! Fuck off! Stop it! Let's put one more here. And then we'll guard this one more. I wonder if you could just like get a vantage point in certain maps and then just like snipe the person in the head as soon as they start touching each zone. Easy breezy! We just had to not shit the bed entirely. Damn it. And the glaives thus far have been one of the cooler melee weapons. I would say the orthos also was fucking cool. Where like you're just doing bow staffy things constantly. But I've always wanted to mess around with the other ones. Like I think there's whip blades and shit like that, or like rope darts essentially. I don't know if there's like legit rope darts. You know what I mean? What are we doing? Oh, fuck, God damn it. Go. This. Stay in the zone. Stop zooming. Okay. I'm gonna put here again.
Lone Syndicate said, I am excited. Spent all day setting up OBS for Twitch, and I was supposed to do a test run to see if everything worked properly. But I am going in raw. Hopefully everything doesn't fall in on itself.
That's tough, man. That's it might be a good idea for you to start. Well, I don't know. Again, if you don't want to start the stream earlier because you want to do that, that's totally fine. But I would love the opportunity to raid you. But if you're gonna be streaming probably consistently, so we'll have plenty of opportunities to do that. So if you want to just keep things wherever you want, that's totally fine too. But what do you call it? It wouldn't be a bad idea for maybe to go live at like 5 or 4:40, maybe just to make sure everything's on the up and up. Also, shit. Go. Man, I wish I knew her abilities perfectly yet. I'm still kind of have lag. Like, I know you can, like, teleport to certain shit. So, yeah. Why can't I... Oh, what is that? Eliminate! That was my first execution. I feel good about it. It feels cool. Also, isn't this the cool ability for her? I think you just need to be close near somebody. I feel like range is like her only thing that you really give a shit about. Yeah, if you get sufficient range, then you can get that like weird like parasite AI thing, like with the bugs. Her was it a 4th ability? Shit!
McFlufferkin said, fun fact, the voice actor for Tile Regger and Nef Anyo dabbled with streaming for a time, called Voice Acting Ninja, and I still have him as an in-game friend. Very cool, dude.
No way! Small world, man. Everything kind of comes around to that like crazy. Shoot your shot. You know, make connections. Connect with people. Oh, God! Damn it! Oh, there's also one over here, man. That's why I'm fucking up. There. Put 2 dead zones right there. Execute! Isn't there like, wasn't that like a monetary thing at one point? Like you get cool execution like things? Shit. Damn it! Did he disappear? I don't know. Regardless, I think we can just
Lone Syndicate said, no. I already made the announcement that the plan has changed for 7 p.m. Est GRINN.
Hell yeah!
I can't go back on my word twice.
Perfect, yeah.
So ill stream now. Rather, everything doesn't crash and burn is a whole nother story.
Let's go! All right, perfect. I can't wait, man. This is definitely one of those things where I check back the VOD. I did the same thing with Fluff back in the day. To me, it's all, like, to me, I feel like, how do I put it? It's hard to put into perfect words, but basically, like, who you are when no one, like, when people are talking is important, but who you are when, like, there's some dead silence and shit like that. That, to me, is kind of everything when it comes to the whole streaming thing. And I think that's like a really important thing to be able to observe. And it's good news that like anybody can start from anything. Like you can be at absolute 0 and just be still perfectly fine. It's just like what do you call? I was reading this book recently. Also, shit. It's me.
McFlufferkin said, if I recall, you've expressed interest in characters that can call down dagger storms. If that's still the case, you'll love Kalervo.
Ooh, dagger storm sounds fun. I feel like right now I gotta brace myself a little bit. I'm already sitting too pretty. I got 2 characters I want to like fully enjoy and like sink into a little bit, but that does sound hella cool. Dagger Storm. I'm not sure. You know what I still think about Fluff, and I kind of like regret to some extent. Remember what do you call it? Dark Tide. Is that right? Not Vermintide, but Dark Tide. Yeah, Dark Tide. You should know Dark Tide. What do you call it? Dark Tide. Oh God. Stop it. Got it. But yeah, what do you call it? Dark Tide had this like update a little while ago, and there was like the magic class, and it was like when it first launched, they like did this thing where it had like a dart, like Yondo's arrow. I think about that constantly, like when it comes to like stories and whatnot. Because one of the things that I frustrates me is that like so many archetypes within fantasy and shit like that are just like fully actualized. Like there's like 1,000 cool stories about mages and shit. There's 1,000 cool stories about like barbarian warrior and all that kind of shit. There's even more about like the assassin, but there's fucking nothing about the archer or like the ranger, like not one. And to me, I think that would be like such a fun premise for a story. And we did a stream. I'm not sure if anyone has memory of it. We were playing Blade and Sorcery, and there was a fucking mod, dude. There was a mod that put like perfectly put in Yondo's arrow. Where basically you just hold this arrow in your hand like this, and then you do this, and it just fucking zips around and starts killing everyone. It starts dancing around. You can also move your hand, and it would start like automatically causing it to like circle back and shit. It was so fucking cool. Like one of the most cool things I've ever got to experience in a video game, especially in VR. So I still kick myself basically not for playing Dark Tide at that time and not having the time to grind out like a wizard class. Because dude, grinding things in Dark Tide is pretty substantial. It's a pretty big endeavor. So anyways, I wish I could have enjoyed that power fantasy of like having a bunch of darts and seeing like a horde and just going whew, and just everyone gone. That looks so sick. Especially in like the Warhammer universe where there's like just like hordes and like tons of armored enemies, and just to be like and just everything dies. So I also didn't think there was a limit. I think like you just like it took 2 seconds for you to recharge your like I don't know what the quills or whatever they called them. Man, that would be so sick. I'm not sure if there's a character like that in this game. No, I'm not sure if it has the same thing, and nor I'm not sure it would feel the same if you're playing a third-person game.
said Gunfire Reborn has the whistling dart weapon that is exactly that style. And there's been a decently big update for Dark Tide and 2 new classes, the Arbites and Hive Scum, which spice up the game.
Ooh, okay. I'm not sure. The ones I've seen, like the dog one I've seen.
Shadowwolf_SWF said, I'm trying to get my hands on Hydroid Prime, I think it was. Tentacles coming out of the ground and killing everything sounds too odd.
It was, yeah, dude, I remember that. I remember that was pretty fire. I remember back in the day when people were making builds for that. I thought he was like, dude, there was like a whole thing back in the day where like, there was a guy who put like a giant frost dome that was like, again, I remember the old times of Warframe where like nothing really existed. Necros was like a must-have, but then there were also like Warframe specific characters that were really good, like a guy who puts like a giant frost dome, and it was great for doing defense because you could just like fucking layer 3 frost domes and just sit there and chill, and then like people would just like join you, and it's awesome like that. But now I feel like they've kind of branched out, and I feel like Warframe is living in what I would assume like is the best era, which is just everything is kind of OP or can be OP, but you just have to like do a shit ton of investment. Oh god, I almost broke something. A shit ton of investment, which is a lot, you know. It's yeah. Also, what is the best shotgun in the game? Because I got a prime mod for a shotgun that's cold, which I feel like could carry me a little bit. The only shotgun I have, which I don't know if I sold it, swap. Well, so I maxed that out, so we should probably get another one. Oh, we do have this. Oh, they just give you the precision rifle. Well, shit. Cool. Swap. Where is it? It's like a fucking this thing. The Coma. Very fun gun. And it does okay, I think. I don't. Yeah. All right, let's also go to upgrades. Also, what a bad idea to use this weapon. I'm not a precision guy.
McFluffykins said Philarex is one of the best shotguns. Arcoplasmo, Bubonico, and more.
Which one is attainable? And which one is not like a slow firing? Maybe we could also fuck with this. I should probably look up this answer and just see what's there. Take me to the next thing. What? Calm, I guess. Fortuna. Ah, shit, I remember this. Ugh, I kind of remember this. I'm not sure. Out of all the things in this game, I don't entirely love the open world stuff. I feel like it's done in like an MMO way, which makes me feel like there's a lot of nothing, like a lot of empty space. You know what I mean? Where you're just like, fuck, I gotta run all the way over there. Instead of like, oh my god, there's a little side thing which I can get distracted. Like the best game for open world stuff, I think it has to be Red Dead. The fucking one that just came out, Arthur Morgan. That has like the best density and like shit that's happening to you around the world, you know. I'm curious, is anyone here playing Crimson Desert? Because I want to ask, like, I have seen no review that has like genuinely satisfied me as far as like telling me the things I want to know. I've basically heard like 1,000 people say the same shit, which is like, it's hit or miss, it's complex, so the bosses are hard, and I'm like, I've seen it's just like remixed 1,000 times. I want to be like, what are the mechanics at play? Like, I know there's a base. I know there's a fucking, like, little hut thing you can build. How cool is that? Like, how much can you invest in that? I know there's, like, a reputation system. Outside of cosmetics, is that it? So, like, is like, yeah? Also, like, how cool are, like, the abilities? Like, are you, like, a fucking monster at the end where, like, you're summoning giant death monsters or tentacles or something like that from the fucking thing they're killing everybody? Or is it just like, you get, like, a parry? You get, like, a lunge? You get kind of like a cool move that you can build up once in a long combat duration, then you can finally expend it all. Yeah, and I'm kind of like, I'm not getting people to answer those questions, which I feel like, you know, is a bit of a bust. That's why, but also anyone who was playing it right now, I assume they don't balls deep in it like you have to be to get all those answers. So, I don't know. Anyways, it's definitely a game that I think I'll buy on site as soon as I have time. And I might as well get a discount on it because I'm not playing anytime soon. But it sucks because I would like to signal. I thought the game already made like $2 million. So like in the first like week. So I feel like the industry got a signal that like this is what we want, which is what I want that game to be. I want more of that type of game. I just talked to this.
Neff's making a succession plan.
Hello, my guy. Oh man. What if that's our future? You know what I mean? I'm fine with being. I don't like the cyberpunk fucking techno body either, but this is worse. You know, I like a Mass Effect. Mass Effect had it. They're like, yeah, you have cool eyes, and you're like a half robot or something, a cyborg. Like that's fire, okay? But this shit, where you're a fucking refrigerator, okay? Fuck that, okay? Yuck. It's a shotgun. Don't remember the name though. Balrux is one of the best shotguns. Bonica is easy to get via clan bio. Ooh, okay. I might have access to that.
The original tax.
Do I already have it, Fluff? Because I thought we bought almost all of the like parasite power stuff. I really didn't do the story just so I can start getting money. Because then I could buy everything in the damn dojo. But I feel like I've waited like years to our dojo, and I'm still in it. So I feel like if I grind money later and I buy it buy what I want, I think it'll still exist. Maybe.
Our people are vanishing because of this. That's true. I know it. I don't care if Parvus Granum is dead, alive, making change tap dancing in a Grenier officer's mess.
If it isn't Birdo, not sure for the one.
You'll find out what happened to our people.
Also, Lone, what are you planning on doing for the first stream today? Are you planning on doing like just a debut? I know it's a debut, so you're showing off your model, but that's probably gonna take probably like a 30 minutes to maybe an hour and a half if you're also just big chilling and talking to people and whatnot. But what else? Are you gonna just do Z's? Do your dailies? Dailies is a good soft like hangout kind of thing in the background type of thing. Also, Wisp is doing Wisp things. Did we do everything? Is return to Orbis. Can I just like leave then? Leave Fortuna. Fortuna? Whatever it is. Ooh. So Fluff said the shotgun, it's that. Let's see. Name. How do I type? There's alright, what did Fluff say? This thing? Oh, I fucking can make it, too!
Said Hope Lone has the audio and scenes set up properly. Display capture is risky and best avoided if possible.
1 second.
ShadowWolf_SWF said Phage was the name. It's one of the best shotguns. I'm trying to get it myself.
Ooh. Interesting. Oh, well, let's see. Can I make mutant mass? I thought it was something that was craftable. If not, does anybody know how to get mutant mass? I can't make it in my we're fine. I need a lot of this. How much, is there any way to get mutant mass without having to craft it? Because I feel like I can only make one at a time. I need it for that damn shotgun that Fluff just mentioned. I'm happy I have it, though. Again, I was looking for a carry weapon, and now that I have the cold and that, I just don't know if that will synergize too well. Oh, shoot. Can you favorite stuff?
Lone Syndicate says Sons of Caladon versus Shiyu, Challenge Egg, Run. Massive Nikki, Summon Session 800 plus pools, and the event, and just chatting was going to do art, but don't have time to set that up.
I'm about to say, damn, that's a list. How long do you think you're going to go? What's the time horizon you're going to be streaming for? Phage was the name. It was one of the best shotguns. I'm trying to get it myself. Would I have that? Maybe not. I should probably take a picture of this just so I forget. My nose. So I wasn't going away. All right. What was it? You said Phage? I don't think I probably have that. Phage. Nope. Nothing. All right. Leave to the place. Got it. Take me. Oh, my chest. Sons, dude, yeah, you'd be so disappointed in me.
Lone Syndicate said the plan was 4 hours, maybe 5, depending on how I'm feeling.
Whew. Man, you guys are built different, man. When I started, I had like a max of 2 hours in me, and now I have here, which I have more in me, but I kind of want to do other things after the stream ends sometimes. Otherwise, I'd be pretty cooked. But yes, I also think I naturally exist with just more anxiety than most people. I just do an okay job about masking some of it, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Depends.
It's right. It's a great big
hand.
ShadowWolf_SWF said it's fully auto and shoots lasers. It also almost has an endless mag.
Ooh, okay. Does it have a bunch of little tendril things that shoot multiple lasers? 'Cause I remember seeing something like that. I just didn't know if it was a shotgun. That makes sense. Multiple projectiles. Shit. Shock. Shock. This. Oh yeah, having haste is peak. Not a bad gun. Once again, not really into the precision stuff, but not bad. I missed. I did miss. Execute. Shit. I don't know why we're doing electro damage all the way over there. Hot damn. Execute. Pow. I know there's a lot of like glaives you can get. The one that I think people attribute to being the best is like the Corpus one, but then there's another Corpus one that I think is also given to you by a quest that has Ricochet. Or is that the one that makes it you make in the dojo? Ah, fuck, dude. I I really just need to like pick one thing instead of watching like trying to juggle 3 things of progression. But there's just so much. It could be more effective or efficient, possibly, maybe, who knows? Oh, shit. Why did I do that when we're about to leave? Damn it. Walls. Oh, God. She got taken. Did she get put into digital realm or something?
He's killing our people with some kind of...
Give me some haste. Fluff, what was that thing you mentioned for her? The character we're playing right now, Wisp or B or whatever the fuck her name is. Sorry. You said that there was like a thing that like gives you all of the effects of your blossom. I just don't know what that was again. That's pretty cool ability. That just like nukes everybody. I wonder if that's better than Caliban's like laser beam, because theoretically that can just be infinitely chained, so I wonder. Stop attacking.
McFlufferkin said Fused Reservoir, one of her augment mods that I can snag a copy of and trade your way.
I don't know, is it a pain in the ass to get? Because normally I'd be like, don't worry about it. That sounds like it'd be the special class specific mods sound like hell to attain. Shock. Open the shock one here. Open one of these. I feel like I'm gonna love Caliban, but I feel like I might default to her because she just seems fucking like, you know. And I'm really hoping they make her like a cool skin, because I don't like. Well, I don't know. I don't think I thought we checked out all of Wisp's skins, and I thought none of them really like stood out to me as like, oh my god, I need it.
Well, we make sense of this.
And we've left, or we've done it. What's the haste one? Is it the green one? It is. More haste. Pow! Checked off the list. Delicious. Oh, look at the little plant we're chilling by. Or leaving there. Excellent. Next thing. Return to Fortuna. Do it. Calm. Ooh, level of room 69. Crazy. It's fully auto one. So yeah, it does have tendrils. Yeah, I seen that one back in the day, Shadow. That one looked cool to me. There's also like a bunch of shit that like I feel like I can't.
McClurkin said
have
she'll
fun
get
yet.
an heirloom at some point. I can almost guarantee it.
Yes.
Her Gemini skin is one of the most popular, but she's got some neat witchy themed ones too.
Let's see her skins when we get back. I feel like I how we checked some stuff and I just was like, I don't know, man. None of them really. Like the main thing that I don't like. I like the other stuff kind of fine. Like her prime set's pretty okay, but I just the head I just find not it. Just not it. Also, is it possible to skip stuff in it? No, I don't think it is.
How many parents
Well.
lost because I couldn't do my job?
It's not a pain, it's just a syndicate thing that I already had enough standing for. Grabbing. We need time to get the other 2 augments. Ooh, there's other 2 augments? Hell yeah. There is one that I need. I think it might be a bitch to get is the, for Caliban, there's like a summoner card thing, which I think I need to figure out how to grind for. Because, yes, I don't know if I have any summoner thing. I think that came out as Caliban came out.
You can beat him to it. This has figured out how to activate Neff's Granum tribute.
Oh, so that's a lady? Wow. Well, who knows what exists in this robot future? You know what I mean? Gender, all that. Who knows? Probably 4 hours, depending on how I feel.
Neff as the corpus figurehead, with the united board behind him, will be hell for us and workers everywhere. See if you can get across first.
Oh, side thing. It's kind of out of left field, but I was gonna say, Borderlands 4. Apparently, they're like the reason why they're not buffing the other characters is because they're apparently giving them like artifacts that are pretty substantial. Not class mods, sorry, class mods for like Amon and stuff like that, which is a little worrying because I think Amon and like specifically Vex's like summons and all the shit in that is just so bad. Same thing with Melee. Melee's in a really bad place, I also think, in Borderlands. So yeah, it's one of those things where we're just like, I hope when we get the DLC, it's like there's other things that are balanced. I hope this is like momentum that they're gonna take forward into a cool thing. All right, let's go back to our ship and check out Wisp's cool cosmetics, but I don't think I remember seeing anything that I was like, this is it. Oh yes, Wisp, Jesus. Alright, this. Alright, let's see. Cosmetics, appearance, helmet. So she has this one, which looks horrible. She has this one, which looks also, actually that one looks like weirdly that game called Journey or something. Anyway,
Shadowwolf_SWF said, if you're still on Warframe by the time I get back from the gym, I can help if you need anything.
Pumping some iron, let's go, Shadow. I'm banging out stories, so maybe, yeah. I'm not really sure what I need, to be clear. But this one, besides the hella big dome, also, what are they? Yeah, okay. Also, Jesus Christ, the hips are wild. Anyways, what is this one? The head on that one. Actually, the helmet on this one is... I like the helmet. I don't like the shit on the back. Also, there's a giant fucking sun thing in the background. This one... Yeah, it's a witch one. I don't like that one that much either. What's this? That one looks like a furry cosplay a little bit. A little bit of a wolf in kind of sheep clothing type of thing. It's got little ears, though. I don't know. Well, that's just Karen hair. What's that about? That's very weird. Is she not allowed feet? What is this one? Ooh, oh, okay. Wait a minute. Hold up. That one's pretty cool, actually. I don't hate that one. Of course, that's one $7. Anyways, but what, the infested one... No, it's just too much at the top of the head. But this one... Yeah, see, this was the one I thought I seen that I thought, this one looks appropriate. This one I think you could fuck with. It's unfortunately $7, so it's out of the question. But actually, $7 is actually reasonable. I wouldn't mind that. We'll see. I'll have to play more of this character to then invest. But this one I feel like is the one. This one and then this one. It's weird because I like the body of this one, but I like the head of this one. I don't hate the body of this one. use some all black and put a little bit of like some green maybe to embrace the kind of like parasitic wisps bullshit, or maybe some blue, whatever color you want. I like that one.
McFlufferkins said you're also going to get a free deck skin for her with one of these anniversary weeks.
A free deck skin? What's a deck skin mean? What's that? What that is? A deck skin. Also, I probably should grab other things. Well, yeah, I think we're still haven't leveled up the pistol, right? Yeah, pistol's not leveled up yet. I like to use the glaive. Glaive is fun. Yeah, we'll just chill with that thing. The Void! Next mission! Brrrah. Have a good stream. Yeah, you too, Shadow. Enjoy your workout. Get fucking swole. I should have asked what he was working out. Damn it. Is it just bodybuilding stuff with like gym equipment? Or is it like kettlebells? Or is it mace? Or is it slap? Or is it calisthenics? All the options.
To cross over, you'll need to find a Granum ground first. Search
I'm
the
debating
area.
spending $7. But we have to buy a DLC to next week. So we gotta chill out. We gotta chill out. I think the DLC is pretty cheap though for Borderlands. I thought it was like maybe $10. Maybe 15.
I've told more than enough kids their parents aren't coming home.
Oh, I can't believe we just dodged those cameras that effortlessly. It was totally intentional. Where are we going? There's no guidance.
Alright, here's our chance. Time to tax the tax man.
Time to tax the tax man. Yikes. Wait. Right. I hate that melee sometimes kills your momentum. Oh shit, where are we? Also, I forgot we can do a haste. Bang.
I paid top credits to crap in Neff's coffin. Double if he was still alive.
He's still talking? I think he killed him. What was that about? The heavy attack sometimes, or the charge attack for the glaive, doesn't really actually pop off as much. I think maybe it's because it's range, and they're like, you can't be that powerful. You are so annoying. Like a shitty vaudeville, okay?
Him! As if the body would still be intact. Something's off. Get to the tribute.
Also, the amount of times I see like various like VTubers and whatnot play Warframe, they get so into it, and then I wonder, but I don't see many of them like keep up with it. And maybe it's because Warframe is like that kind of game. Like you just do as much as you can, and you get overwhelmed eventually, and you're just like, all right, I gotta stop. I gotta play something else. I'm not sure. I see a lot of them. Oh shit! Also, damn it. I was doing so good not to let the bullshit happen. I will say the only thing I dislike in the game is hacking. It just feels like a waste of time. What is this? Token. Ancient token of what? I guess this? Should I choose the high one, or is Nightmare gonna kick my ass, Fluff? I feel like I shouldn't go with the highest. Maybe I can only go with this one because I only have one of this. You also get a free Dex skin. A lot of VTubers are very variety streamers, so they burn out.
A lot of VTubers are variety streamers and tend to burn out on the game after going hard into it for a few weeks at most.
That might be the main reason, because I feel like a lot of the time, well, I think it's a multiple reason. I think one of it is also like the community has been like overwhelmingly sweet. And I wonder if if you're a VTuber, I've always seen that to be quite like I wouldn't be surprised if as soon as they log in, people are like, here's all of the shit. And they're like, oh, wow. But I think if you reach like a huge power spike almost immediately, I could see them being like, okay, well, now, like, what's the purpose of this? And that's why I see them go crazy into the cosmetic side of things as far as like designing their ship and stuff like that. But then that's done. And then they're like, well, so I don't know which one of these I should choose. An ancient token of high esteem for the corpus founding.
McFlufferkin said, that's part of it too. They get spoiled
Spoiled
rotten.
An ancient token, a high esteem for the corpus himself. Well, it seems like I have one here, so let's just do one, I guess. It doesn't seem like I have many options. I can't sprint or fly. I can't do that, though. Hello, Parvos. Oh wait, I also have this. No, I can't use my abilities. Shit. Is that you? I think so. Oh, that's you. Just creeping. Just creeping around, floating around.
At the cost of all that she was. Now she is nothing more than a specter of her.
Is that a new Warframe that was released when this was released?
That is why you have been invited here.
Permit me to show you all I have built in your name to Nefanyo.
How close are we to finishing this also? If we're close, that's great. But I'm not sure. It's actually,
Monuments to narcissism, demanding others sweat in your stead, gorging upon that which you have not earned. Once
Grandpa's pissed.
you claimed for yourself my teachings of self-reliance, perverting them into a flaccid philosophy of sloth, of idleness. Is that you, my son?
No, that must be a different son.
You know nothing, falling short as you do of every ideal that I value. Your words, your efforts, are the model of inadequacy. I called you, Nefanyo, but I do not need you. I need them.
Me?
Them? Tenno? Father, you're making a mistake. Come now.
Protea has scanned her kin, and with that, she is reinvigorated.
I can't see anything. I'm just shooting with a hope.
My lovely, if you wouldn't mind, show our guests the door.
Oh god! So jumping around a lot was not the play, actually.
We've got a lock on you, Outwelder. Good luck. What the hell?
How do I leave?
Outwelder, I'm pulling sensory feeds from a trip you haven't taken yet. And hearing myself say things I've never said in a place I've never seen. Harmless? You should see this. What if F has similar logs?
Fizz has a handle on the time jump, but we've got bigger
suck.
problems than Neff now.
Stop it.
Get out of there.
Haste! Get cooking!
Am I? You've been watching me, have you? Well,
Oh, go!
as I showed you how we do things these days.
Am I going the right way? Going a right way. Go! Don't lock the doors, don't lock the doors. Fucking damn it! Damn it! Although, man, I do envy people who have been playing this game for a long time and have just ran out of stuff to farm for, so then they just farm for stuff that's quality of life. Like fucking a bunch of hack codes or some shit. And they're like, I haven't hacked things in years because I just farmed 1,000 of them when I had nothing to do many years ago, and then they just don't have to hack anything. I wonder if you stuff that you like. I wonder how hacking like a chips or whatever they call auto hacking things work. If there's like a cap on it, basically, or if it's like it just consumes 20 if it's like a high level hack thing or whatever. Who knows? We got a Thief's Wit. Oh my god, it shows some shit on the map. Wow. Oh my god. Ow, my arms hurt. Oh. Oh. Alright, well that was a thing. We met an old guy. Yep. Yes!
McFlufferkin said only consumes a single cipher.
Only consumes a single cipher? What does that mean? He's talking some shit. Oh, we got it. Now we have to wait. Like an asshole. Where are you, melee weapon? Ooh, this is ready. Is the Falco the one that bounces or nah?
This will lead the build on this Saurus gizmo.
Where are you? There. Oh, it's just the first one, I guess, and then we get the other shit. Oh. Oh, well, we got the base, but we can play with this one in the meantime. Falcor. We can level up that as well, so we're progressing and all that shit. Woo. All right, let's go with this. Let's go with Swap. Falcor. Equip. Upgrade. Auto, do it for me, please. Bang, pressure point. I wonder if I should max the hell out of pressure point. See, I thought it was like a diminished return, so I run out of energy. But, what do you call it? Let's, I wonder with this thing if, is this the one I'm thinking of that, like, has some special shit where, like, it ricochets? Probably not. I know there was one that has that. But anyways, let's continue. Oh! Oh, also, wait, before we do that. Stop! How's our thing doing? I don't think we have enough time, but I want to check on our... one of the goals we have is to make Caliban the ultimate summoner guy, which we need to... 29 minutes! Actually, might be able to... Well, I'm not sure. We might be able to get to this before the end of the stream and smack him together. Also, Wisp's little... things are crazy.
McFlufferkin said, there's mods that extend or reduce the bounces.
Ooh. I feel like you'd want to have hella bounces, right? That's part of it. 2, they all get only consume a single cipher. There's mods that extend it. Yeah, I wonder if it's a stance, though. I feel like a stance mod would make some sense. I gotta use the washroom real quick. Hopefully, there's cutscene or some shit.
Neff's given us a cipher for an old GRINN file. Phantasmic scintilla and motive forces. We'll need more specifics to build whatever this tool is.
There was no cutscene. Oh, there was not a single one. Not a single cutscene. Oh, my body. All right. Let's get on the mic. Hey, Fluff. This is a random question. So, I can't do what I'm about to talk about, but I've been thinking about it. I get in my head about an obsession. I kind of also... I'm getting crapped out a little bit. Can I pull this out back a little bit? What do you call it? I think I've rambled about this in the past, but I have struggled so deeply with a chair. I just want a chair that's good, you know. And I feel like everyone has their own chair and they have their own thing, and that's totally awesome. But I'm also like I can't show in the words, but like it maybe doesn't look it, but like my back and shoulders are well beyond this chair's like back spine thing. I don't know if it's just that like every fucking thing is like I don't know what it's called, but like it's for like Eastern people who are smaller in frame and whatnot. But I just can't get comfy. So I've been thinking about this thing, dude. I looked into it. I asked a bunch of questions. I'd seen if it could be possible, and I think it might be. You know those, I've talked about the zero gravity lawn chair things where you can just fucking flat out and you're great? Also, this is the other thing, man. Why are chairs like this? Why can't they be a little bit tilted in? I got that Costco chair, the one I had forever, the red one. What do you call it? And that one had like a slight bevel inwards so that when you sit down, you don't like slide off the top. You like sit back in further. The best type of like seat mechanism ever, especially as a person who has a fucking gnarly ass tailbone. It was great. It was great. Anyways, I've been thinking about this. Oh god, get reach, right tap. Also, that looks so cool. Oh goddamn. Well,
McFlufferkins said, best I know of is Herman Miller chairs, but you're paying a lot for the quality.
yes. See, that's it. So to me, the issue with all this is that like I have tried so many chairs. I'm probably down like $800 for like just trying an okay chair, then like having another person suggest me a chair and all these variables, and it just never really works out. And I always feel like basically like the thing I ultimately want. Why is that tweaking? Why is that? Stop it. Stop it. Okay. To me, there's always a thing with a chair where like if you are going to buy like let's say one of those chairs that's like $500 or whatever, to me the quality is always like it's mostly plastic and it's probably gonna break within like 4 or 5 years, you know. And maybe you're like, it's fine, I'll just buy another in 4 or 5 years, totally chill. But then you also have to take like a loss on like the comfort of it and like whether it can like actually recline well, or whether it holds your body, all these things, to where like you basically are like paying a fuck ton to get something that's like kind of good quality that will probably still break, that like you're just basically boned with. And also like to me, I can't get over how expensive things were. Like the best chair I ever had was that a Costco chair I bought a long time ago, and it lasted me like 7 years, and it was like $240, but also Costco gets deals, so for me it was like the quality of a $300 chair. I think this one I got was also around there. It's like a fucking shell of what that one was. And I think there's so much bullshit in like the chair space of like there's orthopedic and like there's ergonomic and all this bullshit, which is all just a bunch of keywords for like it's same thing as like, or it's organic, or like fucking nonsense things in food.
McFlufferkins said, my current chair is a pretty decent one on a budget. It supports my weight, and the only caveat is I needed a separate gel cushion due to my tailbone.
Yeah, I also have one of those gel cushions right now. So here's my idea, Fluff. Here's the mad scientist thing. Ultimately, we're trying to solve the problem for having a chair that will outlast me, that will basically persist for years, will not degrade, will be a fucking heavy hitter. So the thought, I was like, what chair could that possibly be? And I laughed and I thought, you know, it's kind of fucked up. In the lawn chairs outside, they're literally like meant to survive the elements. And just get like beaten and beaten to shit and then still persist. And they all have like metal fucking framing, which is super huge, or like heavily reinforced aluminum framing and stuff like that. And they also have like the same hinge thing, which is great. And they also are like full coverage, like their back, the fucking bottom, and then the leg is all fully encapsulated. It's not like there's a hollow spot or you gotta get a fucking weird stool cushion for your feet or something. So all that's awesome. Like all that sounds great. Like even with the chairs that recline, your legs are still, you still have to like prop your legs on some random shit, which is like we have it's called zero gravity lawn chairs. That's why I was just typing to see them. They basically have that full coverage. So I thought, okay, that's great. We have something that's robust, sturdy, but it doesn't have like the comfiness of sitting in the chair for a long period of time. So then I thought, okay, well, how hard is it to like buy a bunch of like memory foam or whatever, like posturpedic foam, which is the stuff that I quite like sitting on. It's the same thing that my tailbone cushion, just like yours, is probably made of. So how much is that on like Temu or something like that? And it's not that bad. And honestly, what was suggested upon me when I was asking a bunch of AI about like how should I go about this if I was to go about this, one of the things it was like, oh yeah, you should definitely just buy like a single bed memory foam thing, because that's perfectly optimized for you to be able to sit in it a long time and all those things. And then you just have to cut it. And also it's funny because all these things are flat. So like they have a flat mesh thing. So if you have glue and some of this, and then I could perfectly shape the chair to my body type and not have to like have this weird finagly bullshit. But there's one issue, and it's the biggest issue for me specifically, which is I have a fixed standing desk. And I have to find a way. It's so funny because I'm talking to AI, like validate something. Like, is this possible? Am I crazy? I might be an asshole. What's happening? I was like, no, that'll check. So you should be able to do that. It's not like out of the realm of like just a quick DIY thing. But then I was like, yeah, but here's the problem. I have a fixed standing desk and I need to get it high. And it's like, Okay, now that's weird. now that makes it weird. So what you could do is you could go to Home Depot and basically get a bunch of wood and bolster basically like a trolley that then you can like take the two, because how these chairs work is there's like a hoop like this on both sides, like a reinforced bar that goes all the way up. So I need to find two pieces of wood that pincer that in there, and then I just attach wheels at the bottom. And I'm thinking, sounds like a lot of it took what could be whipped up in a day to like, I'm gonna have to drill some holes, screw in some things. It's still not out of the question, but yeah. And I think at the end of it, I probably would be spending roughly around like the same price I paid for this one, which is about like $350 for all of it in combined. But I think I would have something that like would be like super durable, like would not fucking break, and 2 would be perfectly customized to my body because like I just cut out the foam as I need it and place it in the positions where my hot spots are, and I would also know if like there was ever a tear or anything like that. I would know how to fix it. You know, I could rip out a piece of foam and put it back, all that stuff. So like it's kind of sort of a quote unquote repairable. And for someone who sits for a quite long time, I think it might be something that I should invest in. Also, I think I'm a freak in the sense that like I like shit like this. Like there's something about like, how can I game the system or learn a skill and win?
Sounds like you should consult people at Home Depot or a similar store that specializes in office chairs.
I just feel like that's an interesting thing, Fluff, because like I feel like AI actually is a pretty good surveyor of this, where like you you ask a question like, hey, what's the best chair? And I think it's like AI is like basically a
Raidnade said, "Hi there, Grin. I'm late again. Can I guess why?
Nap time.
Tears of joy?
Nap time. Nap time. Hey, Raid, I'm just happy you're getting your Z's, because I feel like I something I probably need to reevaluate is like my sleep schedule. Anyways, let's get back to the game. Sorry. I was just talking about a chair that I'm hypothetically like building up in my head. But yeah, basically, I do think there are like I have not encountered many things that are as much that feel and it may not be actually true, but that feel as much of a scam as like the chair aspect, because I feel like you pay for so much for so little and you gain so like you don't get any benefit, and it's like it's planned obsolescence, like it breaks almost immediately. So like I feel like that is such a thing within that community, to where like when you go to ask, dude, it's insane. I go to like, hey, I would like a chair that has like that basically is just durable, and what do you call it? Ideally could like slightly recline maybe, and then it's like, yeah, the minimum chair is like $500, and I'm like, okay, but it's not that durable, or like the reviews are saying that like the leather like shredded itself.
McFluffirkins said the issue is the AI won't be able to give you experienced advice when it comes to building things.
Well, it's funny you say that, because I actually think it does. I've never, maybe, but I have not had that happen yet. Like when I ask an AI usually about like how I should do that, usually it does a pretty good job of like telling me all the mathematical, like, hey, if you don't account for this, it could tilt. But as far as like the thing that I do think that would help with is like positioning of the pads, like the foam basically. So I can see that being like, I don't know, man, because yeah. Sorry, I think the Posturepedic foam is the kind of the ticket for me. But anyways, I'm worried that like you'll make this super comfy chair if you actually do get the like the bed foam and all that stuff. And it'll be like, shit, now I'm too cozy, because like now I'm just chilling, and yeah. Also, is this the one? If I do a charge, it is. It's the ricochet one. Hells to the yeah. Ooh, that's so cool. Okay, well shit, this one might be the one I actually should have got. But the fact that it just bangs around like that is kind of so sick. I wonder what mod you could give it to have it like bang around a lot.
McFlufferkin said, just remember to always measure twice.
Yes.
Cut once.
Boyo, I think it's just a part of like learning to do anything, and like to like custom making anything. The amount of stuff that I've custom like made for myself is insane, just because of my hands. Like the plastic and the moldable stuff like that, and it sucks. Like I can't describe how like so much of it is like, why did I do this? Why didn't I just buy something like this 5 times the cost and just not have to deal with this? But then after you do it, you're kind of like, nah, this is like a glove fit for me. Like it's just perfect. Also, how am I hacking that instantly? What's happening with that? The vault. What are we doing with the vault? Oh, it's one of the I hate this mission. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I hate this. I hate these so much. What? It still pushed me away. know what I mean. It started deleting files. You're about to die also. Oh. Golly. Yeah, the spy missions I feel like are ass. Just absolute ass. Oh. Which one should we go to? Probably B. What is that thing? Goddamn.
Raid Nate said, yeah, I hate spy missions too.
They're the worst. Maybe if you have like Loki or an Invis frame, it's less shitty. Oh, it feels really shitty. Just at a base. Oh God! Isn't there like a thing sometimes? Like a little door or some shit? Oh! There is a little vent. Shit, not everything has a breakable vent hole, I guess. I hate these. Very stealthy, I know. Go without thinking! I fucked up. Quickly! Woo. Like the wind. The wind's loud as hell. Okay. In hindsight, wind is actually very loud. Nice. It's so pretty, also, the Orpus one. I feel like that's the only thing that's going to suck about the one that I actually want, the endgame one. That's like all corroded and all that shit. It's going to be less pretty, visually. It's just a giant, like, noodle hammer, basically. This is way more akin to, like, Thor's hammer than anything else. Reach! Bada, bada, bada. Also blinding. Oh God, I fucked up. Oh. We're not in the place yet. We need the green. Whenever we see the green lasers, that's when have arrived. Execute. I don't know what that was. We just ripped that guy's neck off. Anyways. Anyways. Is it this? Looks like this. There's boppity boopity. Oh, I can't. Oh, I did not know that. I could hit left click to go the other way. Well, shit. Yeah, that does help. Just remember always measure twice, do things. Oh, to have Loki as like an invisibility one? Yeah. I feel like that would be helpful. God, there's actual creatures. It's locked. Can I get in from the top? Maybe, possibly. Stealth. Break that motherfucker's neck. I don't know if we can get in from the top, kind of thing. Seems like it makes sense. Oh God. Fuck this dude. Oh! I'm freaking out. Woo! Oh! We got the blade. So that's what we're doing. We're cooking up a nice weapon. What's the? I don't think I have the stuff to make like the. I think the reason why people don't need this weapon anymore is because you could just get an AOE thing that basically does the same range thing. That basically is what makes it so strong. So I guess that's why you don't use the ricochet one as much. But theoretically, couldn't you like cause multiple explosions with the ricochet one? I think it's like ice and like fire or something creates blast. I don't know. Or is it radiation? Fuck, I don't know. Who cares? Who cares? Bang! Fast as hell. Oh, I have so much coffee left. Jesus Christ. Ooh. Fluff, you've given me a good shotgun to hunt for. You've given me... Oh, that's the only thing I'm kind of curious. Does anyone know how to get mutant mass? Like, it's like a farmable thing, or is it like, nah, I gotta make it or some shit? So I would like to make that shotgun the Fluff says is really good.
We're not exactly sure how, but we're getting some odd readings. You've got to build the Zoris before Parvus gets...
But I'm wondering if there's if anyone has like a list of good secondaries. Build the thing. Oh, do we have it? Nice. Build. How long? 20 seconds. Bang. Is this one good too? The stupid like thing? I should pause. I should stop trying to ask questions and then
McFlufferkin said invasions and planet extractors tend to be the best way to slowly get mass.
Slowly? And it's, what is it? Can I just visually see what it is? Like what, if we go over here. You said invasions. Where would I find an invasion? Is it like an event? No. These are quests. Alerts, maybe? Invasions. What are invasions? Oh, there we go. Invasions. I see. Okay. And what do you see the ones that give you mutant mass, or is it just straight up? You just do these and then you'll slowly get some. And planet extractions. Fuck. That's the one I maybe don't. Actually, no. Maybe planet extractions are actually okay. Is that the one that's just like it's like a thing that mines and just spits out resources eventually? I wonder if there's a special kind. I probably could just Google stuff and be like, what's the most efficient way to do it at my current level? And then Gemini or some bullshit would be like, this one. I'm like, great. So I feel like that's a very specific question.
McFlufferkin said Detonite ampules, Fieldren samples, and mutagen mass are all of the 3 original factions and are needed for most of the lab blueprints.
Okay. And that's how we would get all those, or a lot of those? Is that why we see multiple invasions? Invasions... Neptune. Infested outbreak. Okay, I see. So infested would likely give me the mutant and mutagen stuff. Corpus stuff would give me whatever the version of mutant mass for Corpus is, or Corpus. Oh, we couldn't even see at the bottom. Infested. Oh wait, so is it like whoever wins you get more shit? It's I see. I'm sorry. It's mutant mass right there. Got it. Mutant mass right there. Boom. Shit. Should we bang? Well, let's continue with the main quest then, and then we'll. Well, I kind of got my glaive, but yeah, I'm happy. We'll do that, hopefully. Hopefully we'll have time. I think we will. Time is looking pretty good. All right. I think we did the melee. Got it. It's only 20 seconds. Bang! Cool.
Weapon. Glaive class, but with an energy trap. Spectre particles, maybe. Has a mid-flight detonation trigger. Tricky, but I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Gear up and let's go.
Is it possible to, like, favorite a weapon so that you don't break it? I don't know. Equip. Wait, shit. Let's equip, auto-equip cool mods. Upgrade. Action. Bang. Also, right, I wanted to say thank you so much. Last time, you gave me a bunch of inventory slots, which is one of those things that I what do you call it? It's always driving me nuts, because I always hate when I have to delete something, because it's always like, you need the base version of the thing to make this weapon, and I'm like, I just deleted it 2 fucking things ago, goddammit. So I very much appreciate the slots that you gave me. Especially, I couldn't thank you because you gave it to me at the end of the stream.
You can mark favorites with the little start icon next to the name on the upper right side.
Oh, okay. So you click on the thing and it's up at the top right. Okay. Or like I was wondering if it was in the appearance tab or something like that. I feel like there would definitely be a way to lock an item. I definitely want to lock those glaives. I'm curious what that blast combination was again.
Raid Nade said you're welcome, Grin.
Also, are you gonna get the Borderlands DLC? Are you excited to play Cash? Or are you kind of like, nah, I'm kind of not ready to get back into it? You're too late, he says. Oh God, can I shoot these? I can. Also, dude, I did see that Marvel Rivals did pop off in a big way. Basically, like, rebalanced stuff with a hot patch. With, like, I think Cap got, like, an increase to his damage so that he doesn't need the cancel as much anymore. Now he has a really strong instant kill, one-hit combo, but he just have to deplete a lot of his resources. This also looks pretty. This thing is so slow. As much as the people were saying it's great, it feels hella slow. Maybe it's because I had haste.
Wait, it's a time prison, right? Sparky, if you can get back inside before the reactor tilts, you theoretically have all the time in the world.
Was it this that is also... There's a button that I had here that... Oh, I forgot, there's also that, yeah. Hey! Stop running! He's so fast! Jesus! Stop it! I do feel like a little bit of an asshole here. Kill him, please. Where'd he go? There. Funny, because I'm using a glaive, and I don't think her yeah, she's big in the glaive. I don't know if she has anything that really helps. I guess the haste does help. Oh, no nearby enemies. Damn it. This. Damn. And when you finally have like limitless energy with her, I feel like you're just gonna be able to cook. Like I have no, but I also don't know what, like, to me it makes sense with our Caliban thing, because Caliban has like a story progression thing, where I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Insufficient fun. But for her, I'm like, how do you get energy back? For her, I mean, I guess she does seem like she heals, so maybe we could just get the auger or whatever it's called, something pack.
They're alive. Listen, F's whole fleet is overloading. Huge energy spike. We need to take out Protea. Ready that, Zorus. There, our red jockeys. They're trapped in some kind of energy enclosure. You need to charge the Zorus to break it open.
McFlufferkin said Equilibrium, Energy Nexus and some aura mods are most of the ways people manage energy. There's consumables and arcanes too.
Equilibrium? It's some arcanes? I feel like that makes sense. Do we hit this? Oh, okay. Got it.
Full charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them.
Hit I? Oh no. Second. What the fuck is I for me? God damn it. What the heck? What is I for me? It's that. Okay, so oh, it's my, okay, it's a charge attack. Got it. throw.
McFluffirkins said, what was the end time you were needing to go for?
Oh, there we go.
Lone Syndicate said, hey, Grin, mind helping me come up with a title for my stream?
Hell yeah. Sorry, we're probably gonna leave it 5. 5. That's fine. But what do you call it? A title for your stream? Ooh, that's a good question.
Raidnade said you have to throw the Exorus and heavy attack while it's in the air.
Is that work for all glaives? So I was wondering why my glaive why glaives didn't have a heavy attack. Was that why? That's awesome though. Oh, they come back alive. I see. Goddamn it. We can do this. That's awesome. If this game does have like a nuke like that, that's amazing. Don't run! I'm the worst. Nice.
Lone Syndicate said, this is what I have so far. Red Circle model debut. Sparkles, Sons of Caledon Shiu Challenge, plus massive Nikki summons.
Sounds good to me. One sec. I wanna give my thoughts. Wait a sec. I'm not sure how valuable they are, but hey.
Well done. And enjoy your stay.
Man, he got melted fast. I know what it wants me to do, but I don't have the strength to do it. By that I mean I literally don't. I'm fucking up, and I'm not gonna get it. Did I do it?
That's it. The cycle's degrading.
She's running away? I think I have it now. Here. Why is a fully charged burst?
That's it. The cycle's degrading.
Oh, I don't know what that was. So we have enough. Now we can just do damage, I think. Okay, I must say, I did this a lot. Okay, maybe I fucked up. I didn't have enough charges, but I thought I had. Anyway, cool. I wonder if that's the thing with this permanently. It is. Or maybe that just gets it to come back. I wonder if that's for every glaive. Or you can use like the heavy check mid-flight and it creates like this cool AoE. I don't know why you would ever like let it come back normal.
Like last time. So, the Zorus worked. In a battle that never happened. Or did it? I have a headache.
Our people are cooling in, Sparky. They're coming home. Tonight, Lord Fortuna will be singing a verse in your honor.
Nice. I think we did it. I think that was the end of it. Then we get this fire ass weapon, man. I'm curious if the other one also has the detonation, because the other one I think did feel faster to throw. Also just has the ability to kind of have that pinging off thing, which this one I think might have better scaling and damage, but I kind of like the idea that you just huck it and then it just kind of... And if you wanted to get single target damage, then you could just go with your sidearm. I think that's like kind of the value of glaives. And we got a blueprint of this weird person called Protea, which doesn't seem great. But maybe she's godly. I know nothing about this game, so yeah. But with the time that we have a little left. Oh, but real quick. Lone did ask, what about his title? Let's see. Well, dude, I'll be honest. I feel like the point of a stream title is it's unlike streaming and stuff like that is unlike anything in as far as YouTube stuff. Like what you do to get a video to explode on YouTube and all these variables is not exactly like what you would do for I think a stream. Like
McFlufferkin said, Exorus has a massive explosion that it does, and is crucial for quickly dispatching the enemies present in the method you spawn the sisters with. Protea is also the female equivalent to Vauban.
Oh. Does she also throw grenades quite a bit? Or is she different in that way? Has a massive explosion that it does. Okay. Method you spawn the sisters with. Protea is the female. But sorry, I was gonna say for when it comes to like my thought process, I hope it makes sense. When it comes to streaming, is I was trying to like think through a person's process if they were scrolling through YouTube and they seen something, but like if I were to do a better job at it as well, because I sometimes don't do this as much, but like basically I don't think the same thing that would like the thing that would make you click on a YouTube video is curiosity in a lot of ways, but I don't necessarily think that's the thing that always gets people to click on the stream. If it does, it gets them to click on it for 2 seconds and they leave immediately. I think like the title of a stream should detonate something of like an ambitious goal basically, or something a journey worth pursuing or seeing. So for instance, if I was a new viewer and I see your thing, again, if I kill who I am right now and I like dissolve that into nothing, and I just think of myself as a person who just scroll through YouTube and they see your title and your stream, well, I imagine your title would have to be interesting, or not your title, your thumbnail would have to be somewhat eye-catching, and then I would say, oh, what's going on? And then I would look at your title, and this all would happen in a matter of microseconds, and I would evaluate you based on like milliseconds, which is crazy that your brain could do that. But anyways, I would see a model debut. Model debut is pretty good. It gives me context what the whole premise of the stream is going to be. Sons of Kaladin, challenge, massive Nikita summoning. It's tough because I feel like there's many things that like I feel like one of those would be enough, basically. I'm trying to think if I'm not like that. Would I see all of these things? It's funny. I actually don't think if I seen all of these things, it would do it, like for me. Yeah, like I feel like I'd be overwhelmed as a viewer. It'd be like, hey, we're gonna play, what is it called? Like, imagine if you've seen a stream, just to give like context for what I'm thinking about, I guess. Imagine if you've seen a stream that said like, we're gonna play this card game, and then we're gonna do this gacha game polling sesh, and then we're gonna do we're gonna react to anime, or like anime memes or something like that. Like a person's like. If you just said one of those said things, how much more compelling would that be if you were a person who was like, oh, I kind of like that. I'm really curious about that. So when I see all those things, I wonder if that could actually, if I could only pick two, I would say model debut and I would say Nikita polling session. I think the Sons of Kaladin thing kind of gets in the way. But it's tough because it's kind of what I was talking about. But like that is the journey of. I know the model debut is definitely a journey. Everyone can immediately understand like VTuber model debut. I think is something that like as a viewer you'd be like, oh, That's interesting. I think that by itself is already kind of like a journey. Like if I seen that, I'd be like, oh, I'm going into this with the expectation that I'm going to hear a person talk about the lore of the character and why they decided to design the character the way they did. And then Nikita pulls is something that's kind of like interesting enough. But I think it's, again, whenever I see streams that like, it's tough, man, because like streaming is such a weird thing as far as like I don't think streamers even know why it works necessarily. Like I don't think, like, 'cause if you think about the thought logic of what like a viewer goes through when they're clicking on something.
McFlufferkins said I'd probably suggest VTuber model debut, ZZZ challenges, and Nikki pulls, or something more concise.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't mind the emojis. Emojis can actually be kind of okay just as a stopgap to like separate stuff. But I like that one too. But I think I would pull away the Z's challenge. I mean, maybe not. Again, it's tough because if that's what you're like hinting at people for the longest time, it's like, again, if I for me, my own bias, I am coming at this from like a trying to hollow out as much as possible and just think of how a person would think, basically, and like the process of like, okay, ideally your thumbnail catches my eye. Well, I'm curious now, what's going on with your stream? And then I would follow by like a debut. Well, that's kind of interesting. I like VTubers, but there's nothing there that like pivots me. Now, Lone, if would pivot me if I see like VTuber debut inspired by Devil May Cry. Like, to me, I'd be like, oh, I'm interested in VTubers, but I really like fucking Devil May Cry. Oh, that's so interesting. Let me see what's going on here. Like, people have seen that in various different ways of, like, VTuber debut. I don't know, furry character, or, what do you call it? Goth Lolita person or something. Like, anything that's, like, it's almost like you need two things. Like, I'm kind of interested in this. Oh, but that's the thing that pushes me over the edge. And I think, to your point, I think the model debut is interesting, and I think the Nikita pulls is something that would be like the pivot point. So I think the model is something like, okay, I kind of like VTuber stuff, sure, but is that enough for me to just like click and watch the stream for 10 hours? Probably not. But if it was a VTuber with like a really cool premise of like, hey, this is my character, this is my like angle on VTubers, so like and if that character resonates with me, I'm like, oh cool, I actually want to hear how this person kind of riffs with and how they kind of function with that. And then the Nikita pulls I also think could be good. So if I could give any, again, you don't have to use any of this, or like you can just keep whatever you want the same. But I'm just trying to tell you the way I think about this. But anyways, I would anchor into both of those of like VTuber model and then signal something about the VTuber model, so that like, because VTuber debut kind of just means nothing. Like it's outside of saying like anime react. Like it's like, well, what anime? Like like anime is like saying movie react. It's just like, well, that gives me no context of whether like who doesn't like movies? Like who doesn't like VTubers? Who doesn't like anime? But if you told me like reacting to horror movies, you're like, oh, I wonder how they were going to react when they get to the scary part. Like it immediately pivots into like, oh, that's way more interesting than just that, than just VTuber. So I think you need to add VTuber plus something that is your character distilled, if you want. At least that would, to me, would validate the person being like, huh. And then I think the whole Nikita thing I think is enough of a pivot too. It's a shame though, because I feel like you've stacked the deck crazy. I feel like if you would have just did like 3-hour streams, multiple days back to back, where you did each one of those things in a given stream, I feel like almost that would have been a little bit more of like a momentum, because you would have been able to like
Lone Syndicate
catch
said so.
One group,
like Shinobi VTuber debut.
Yeah, that perfect, beautiful, like a ninja type. Yeah, hell yeah, that's a really good one. But like again, if you were to do the VTuber thing, then you get the people who are interested in VTubers and Shinobi, like ninja people. They're like, oh, that's kind of curious. I haven't seen too many of those, or I'm wondering what this version is. So you get that people, and then the next day you make the video about VZZ challenge. You can always push people towards your videos, because you know you have a built-up content library of that. So now you get that group of people, and then you go and do the Nikita polls, and you have that group of people. Where when you do it like this, I feel like you kind of, I don't know. Like to me, I feel like Nikita pulls is like you spending like $500. Like it's gonna be a lot of money. It's tough that you're gonna. I don't mean to like dissuade, but I feel like that's something that you want to, like, if you're going to invest $500, you want to get as much value on that investment as possible. And because that's at the very end, or maybe at the very end, that's something that I feel like should be its own designated stream. Sorry, you can do what you plan. I'm not trying to sway you here, but like for me, that's the way I think about it, basically. Because like I think all of these ideas are 10 times more powerful if done as their like main directive for that day. And spreading yourself out like this, you could basically touch place with many different people at many different points in their life. The fact that you bust all at once right now means that, like, well, what happens if people are busy on Saturday at this specific time point, you know? Whereas they wouldn't be on Sunday, or they wouldn't be on Tuesday night or something like that, you know? If that makes any sense. But yeah, I like the idea of the Shinobi VTuber debut, and then I would say, and I would put the Nikita thing in there, because that's not enough. So that's enough of a gap to where, like, I could easily comprehend Shinobi VTuber debut coupled with the next chunk, which is like Nikita pulls, which I think you should definitely say the money allotment in there for sure. I'm not sure how much you're planning on spending, and again, I would definitely stretch the truth with this. You could say like 500. What do you call it? Nikita $500 pulling sesh, or like, even though you're like, oh no, but whatever the quantity of like gems you have, I feel like you could say this is technically the amount that would be like $200. Now, yes, I got them from events, I've been saving for a while, but ultimately, I don't think that's like a lie that people would be like, how dare you? I think it's like, no, and if anything, it's more valuable the fact that you saved for so long, if that was what you were going to do.
Lone Syndicate said, I have 800 plus
Yeah.
pulls.
So I would definitely put in like how much monetary, because it basically says like Nikita pulls or whatever, but saying like, I am doing like it's one of the reasons why back in the day when Genshin was popping off, people said like my free-to-play account pulls. It just made like the stakes 1,000 times more intense, or $5,000 and shit like that, like, or not stuff like even like $500, $200. Oh my god, it immediately gives stakes to the viewer. And again, the thought process that viewer always have in milliseconds will always be context, which is like VTuber debut. I know VTubers, interesting. But it's not enough to get me to push me over the edge. Whatever, like, again, the thing that would push me over the edge is like a spin on it. So like, oh, a Shinobi. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I've never seen a Shinobi debut for. Or like, Bear Girl. What the heck's a Bear Girl? I wonder what that looks like. All those kind of things. And then the other thing would be like, okay, Nikita pulls. I've seen a bunch of those. $200 worth of Nikita pulls? Well, shit. That's some heavy investment. Well, fuck, let's see how that goes. So like, that's the best way I can describe like the logic behind, because again, so many people, and I struggled with this for a long time. Like, one of the biggest lessons you could ever learn in life, I think, is understanding that people will say why they do things and then act entirely differently. So like, the difference between what someone says versus how they act and behave are fucking worlds apart. And I think most people would benefit from studying how people behave. Not what they say they believe in or what they say they do, but how they actually act.
Lone Syndicate said, so I should save the challenge run for next week.
It's tough because I think you'll have plenty to do. And I think it's probably best that, like, again, if I was watching a debut of a person personally, I feel like the main thing I'd be wanting to like learn about, I would be wanting to learn about you. So like, when you're going to do your debut, I would want to be asking questions about your like why you decided to make the character you made, and I'd honestly be trying to not bog down things too much. Like, I think when you debut, your biggest goal is to try to connect with people. So I think like you trying to do something like technically difficult would get in the way of you trying to touch base and have conversations with people and have them actually be able to feed back and like create this connection in some capacity. Again, I feel like it'd be difficult to do that while you're also trying to perform in a challenge way. And again, I think like the context of that going forward would be that. But again, it's tough because like I don't. That's just the way that I would think about it. Basically, I try to explain myself in that way because I think a lot of people can understand, like, I get it. Like, I get why your head's that way it is. And maybe I explain it the way that I explain it because sometimes it allows people to be like, oh, you're not accounting for these 5 variables I have in my head. Like, oh, you don't understand, Grin. People were so excited for the challenge run. And I'm like, okay, will they be any less excited if it was done the next day or a couple days away? Like, I don't know if they would be less excited if that was the case. But maybe they would be. Maybe you're like, no, they would definitely be. In that case, ride your context, basically. I'm just giving you, like, the things that, to me, when my head just constantly scatters in 1,000 directions for perceiving what people perceive, that's why I'm thinking the way I'm thinking. But yeah. So I'm basically saying, like, if your intuition says something otherwise, you have way more context than I could ever about this. So maybe ride the lightning. I don't feel like you could lose by separating some of the streams. I think the Nikita pulls could work as well as the debut. I think that's like a good double detonation of possible interest that could be related. Yeah. but the challenge one I feel like could get in the way of like. But again, I just think of like if I think through this, I'm thinking, okay, Lone's debuting. He's talking to people. He's talking about his design character. Even if people like dip really quickly or whatever, you can still just talk for yourself. Just explain why you love the character, why you decided to do this, the hell that was creating the character. Like there's so many things you can talk about. It's one of the things in streaming that it's crazy. Like there's infinite things to talk about. Your prejudice against yourself is what usually stops yourself from communicating, because you're like, oh, people won't care. But fucking who cares? People, the only way you can find people to give a shit is by talking about the things you care about. Anyway, but I could see you talking about that, your debut, all that stuff, and then I could see, ideally, you're like, hey, I just want to kind of exist for a little bit. I want to go and like run through some Zenless bounties maybe, or like do my daily routine, talk to people, tell them about like what I'm planning for the future of video content creation and streaming ideas I want to pursue, and then I could like tease out continually at the beginning, the middle, that I'm going to do this big poll session. So like stick around, and that could be a motivational driver. Anyways, it's easier for you to rationalize the thought process of yourself and another person than to be in the swing of things and to not get like swept away. So also just let that happen. I think it's one of the beautiful things when you're streaming and you're just kind of like, I didn't know how we even got here, but this was great, you know. But yeah, again, hopefully that makes sense. Lone, I wanted to ask you about this. I am a little self-conscious that like when you ask me for feedback, I feel self-conscious in the sense that I don't know if I'm stepping out of turn in a way, like if I'm out of bounds, because like the last thing I would want to do is demotivate you or like make you second guess yourself or assume that I have some sort of like massively enlightened thing. I just try to give you my understanding about the variables that I think affect everybody and why I think they move the way they do. And then again, I wholeheartedly open to someone being like, I think they move differently, because they probably do, because you have context, I don't. But that's just the way I think about things. I try to explain things like that in that way. But I am also worried that like I project or I thrust upon you my views, which again could be deeply flawed. I don't claim to have a great understanding of all this stuff. It's the way that my brain parses through it, I guess. So I hope that you might have been really excited to come here and be like, this is my title, I'm so excited to do this, and I feel like I may have adjusted it or teared it down. And again, I ultimately at the end of the day, all the choices have to be yours. So like you have to be able to be like, okay, despite I was swayed or told this information, I have to take responsibility. Which path am I willing to like step my flag in and say like, I believed in this is what I chose, I have to hold a burden of responsibility for this. I'll choose this path, because at the end of the day, this will be the one that I regret less. And that has to be yours. But I do worry that sometimes when someone asks me something, I don't give them the response that I hope that would be the most beneficial, I guess is the best way to put it. And I know it's maybe a little bit psychotic to juggle too many things and try to be perfect and all that stuff for everyone, but I always want to make clear that I'm also thinking things. Like I'm judging myself in the background of my head when I'm giving advice or anything like that. Like, who the fuck are you and all that stuff. And I know you guys are gonna be like, don't tear yourself down, Grim. but yeah, I just thought I always like to voice that some capacity. Let's see. Fluff says, yeah, the emojis are fine. I just don't bother typing. Yeah. Model reveal, something that hooks. See, that's the tough thing, because I don't know. Like in my opinion, it's weird because like I've tried all that stuff, and I've seen people do that stuff where they try to like do the same thing that they would do to engage a viewer on YouTube, which is like to make them like question something or ask a question or something like that. I just don't know. I don't think it's the same thing as streaming.
Alone Syndicate
personally
said, well, I certainly appreciate all your thoughts, but I'll keep it simple for now. And like Fluff just mentioned, if I do more, I can always update the title.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. Yeah. But again, my thought process why I don't know if I always would hinge on like question mark, and I might do it actually, because that's mostly just because I can't be bothered. Like I'm not trying to like have the biggest stream. I'm just trying to hang out with my friends basically. So what do you call it? For me, like the reason why I'm not so sure like the curiosity angle is really good is because I don't know if people will stick around for the curiosity thing. Nor do I know. I feel like people, when it comes to streaming, they want to see a pursuit. Like if I like to be very clear, I think that's like whenever I title my stream anything, and I've noticed it had like a massive uptick in both the pre-watches and then after, because that's one of the weirder things. I'm not sure if it's as much nowadays, but like in the past, I was always blown away that my streams on average got like a bunch of like post views. Like so no one showed up, not a lot of people showed up like in the stream happening, but like after the fact, people showed up quite a bit. past broadcast basically views. But what was I gonna say real quick? Yeah, the thing that like signals a pursuit. You know, like playing what do you call it?
McFlufferkins said Twitch tends to be better to keep the title simple and to the point. YouTube can be more complex, and if you're just uploading the VODs to your YouTube, can title them as such.
Yeah. What I was gonna say was like playing Among Us for 4 hours. To me, is like a much better stream title than like who's the bad guy in Among Us, or something like that. You know, like I don't think like I think the expectation of stuff like or like another one is like road for a stun only clear in Shino defense or something like that. Like to me, that's a significantly more thing of like, oh shit, how long is it gonna take? Or like, again, one other strategy that I think would be great is like hour 48 of trying to insert challenge, a clear Shino defense, only using blank. Like, yes, it's a long title, but I think it shows like stakes and it shows like a journey, a pursuit. Another one is like again, if you're playing Warframe and you're trying to actually signal somehow pursuit, you're like trying to get.
Before we end, shall I trade over the Wisp Augment?
Oh, do you have it? That would be great. I don't know if I deserve it, but yeah. Also, before we wind down too much, before I even do that, I just want to see if this is up yet. Is it up? Maybe it is. Let's see. Because I wanted you to walk me through this real quick. I am weak. Oh, is this it? I am weak, master. It's ready. Wait, it's not. Oh, maybe it's not. Is it? I think it is. Let's see. Where are you? I think it will be. Okay, good. I think it is. All right. How do I slap this into Vauban? Or no, Caliban. Sorry, Caliban. Real quick. All right. Switch. Caliban Prime. You look beautiful, my boy. Over here. Oh, it's weird not floating. Go. My guy. All right. Is which one? How do I do this, Fluff? Please. Walk me through it.
McFlufferkin said switch to Caliban, select Tesla Nervos, and then choose the slot/config to replace.
So we pick this. We click Tesla Nervos. How do I pick the slot? Do I just hit infuse and it does it? Tesla Bank. I think that's correct. I don't know. I feel like that's right. And I just hit infuse. Ooh. Okay. I think that was what we didn't want. We wanted the spinny disc. We didn't want that one. We want to keep the summoning. We want to keep the Gatling cannon. Sentinel's Wrath. What does this mean? What is that? Apply config. What does that mean, Fluff? I'm scared. Apply configuration. Configuration A. Configuration B. What is it? What does any of this mean? What?
McFlufferkin said infusibility. Then you select the slot to replace. Second in this case. And then decide if you want it to be for one or multiple configs.
Does that mean like I can have my normal Caliban basically? So would I just go with A, B? And I would leave one if I just didn't want. I wanted to have my Prime still have a like an access point to have his like stomp if I needed. I don't want to fuck this up. I don't want to hurt our boy. So I think we did infuse too much resources a little bit, maybe. Because I still feel like we're pretty full. Also, Ray says, could always ask chat if they want to see insert thing here as time. Yeah, that's a good point, too. Yeah, again, one of the things is like playing it by year, like as far as what people want. I do feel like, I don't know, I feel like more people... do you still play Let It Die? I don't. I haven't played it quite a bit.
Every frame has 3 config slots. If you just want the Tesla on the first config, you can leave the other 2 B and C unapplied to replace or keep default.
Okay, let's see. Every frame has 3 slots. If you want just Tesla on the first config, you can leave B and C. I think I want it on 2, because I feel like I can make one that's good for this and then another that's good for basically 2 versions of the summoner for him, and then I could have the. See, I think I like that. Okay, confirm. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh god, oh jeez. And just like that, we're tweaked. Wait, did our arms change? No. Sorry, Denny. Sorry, Dana. Sorry, I'm so sorry. What do you got? I have not played Let It Die in a long time. Probably like 3 or 4 years. Not that I don't like it. I still love it and have a lot of reverence for it. We played it to death a little bit. And yes, I also, I'm not sure have you been enjoying Deathverse by chance? Because I have not, but apparently I shouldn't say that because there was a big update. I want to actually talk to Lone about this, but because there's a big update for Deathverse that basically made it so that it's like co-op, which is actually really endearing. Like that seems quite compelling. So you can play with your friends, which is neat. And you also have like a PvE mode, which is pretty cool.
McFlufferkins said, there's no visible change of your frames when subsuming abilities. The game with different arms is soul frame.
Oh, I see. Also, I don't know if I should break my neck or whatever. Also, real quick, where's Fluff? Should I join you, Fluff? Before we end the stream, if you wanted to hand me the wasp thing. If you said, hey, Grin, how about you go fuck yourself? I'd say, okay. Yeah. I just changed my mind. I'd be like, that's totally fine. I don't know how I can join in on a person, though. If we go to communicate, friends list, can I join in on you? I can only invite, unfortunately. Or maybe I can. Let's see. Invite, talk, join session. Sorry. Don't join. Don't fucking. What happened? Join session. Session can only be joined by invitation from host. I see. We have to be patient. Do I go to my dojo thing? Dojo. I eat guns for breakfast. I still don't know how or why they let me in. Okay, I at the time I think I just needed a place, and they were like, we accept anybody, and I'm like, and then I never provided any value to the dojo. Anyways, I'll show. We have a message real quick. Communication inbox. What is this?
The system shall change.
Accept.
No more clutching its
mods.
Imposed ideals and
old duplicates. I have a quick mod for you. I wish I had something of value to give.
With time enough to face the impending threat from Tau with renewed and
So is this it? Is this the one for her? That makes her perfect rating. I'm like, yes! Woo! Thank you, Flav. Also, what the hell? What is this? I don't know why, but dude, you look like the most like a what is it? A Digimon, like the most I've ever seen. That looks crazy. I like the horns a lot. It also very much gives me like a Japanese like mecha vibe. I don't know what that is. Also, your hands are goopy. Your hands are like fucking 5 times as long than a normal person. But hey, all right, let me go back to my thing and equip it so I don't forget. And I probably gotta make a save. I'm gonna fuck it up otherwise. This way. I'm so excited. Swell. I can't believe we did it, guys. We fucking did it. We have Caliban. He is the summoner ripped off. Now I just gotta get mods and grinds. I need one more mod, actually.
This is a combo of Tenogen for Volt, but I'm quite happy my color scheme applied to it so well.
For Vault? Ooh, okay. I've heard people love Vault. Wisp. Equip. Abilities. Or upgrade. I think it's upgrades. Alright, where is a special for her? Is this it? Squad receives 5 energy and hell. Is it also for me? Is that the one, Fluff? Or is... Probably not. Where would you see her... Oh, that sounds great. Dreamer's Bond sounds fantastic. It just automatically gives healing in that? Or is that for... I don't know. Fucking nothing about nothing. Where would we see a character's specific powers? Popularity?
McFlufferkin said fused reservoir. Can just search for Wisp.
Oh. Fused... Shit, on my life? Oh, there it is. There it is. Right there. Where do I put you? Oh, I can fit it. Nice. It is Fuse Reservoir. We can also level it up, maybe. Reserve Augment adds a fourth reservator that gives the effect of all three costs 300. Oh, Jesus Christ, what a glutton. But we do have this. Does this also benefit me, or is it only for allies? Fuck. If it's only for allies, then we're biffed. But hey, that's something. Maybe. Can I lock this also? 300. If I, oh no, put it back. If that's a lot of energy. Oh man, but that does seem pretty good. I don't know how I have a bunch of reserve energy.
McFlufferkin said. And if you don't already have it, I'll get you a copy of Tesla Bank for Valbon's subsumed ability later. Aura mods apply to everyone, yourself included.
Oh no, wait, what's Tesla Bank? What's that one? Because the one I wanted to get for Caliban, which is in some ways is for Vauban, is the one that's that special mod that's like energy regen based on that. But I don't think that's the same one you're talking about. Tesla Bank, sounds great. Oh shit, ladies and gentlemen, let me quickly. I didn't know what time it is. We gotta hurry up a little bit. Lone, are you streaming, buddy? Because I do need to raid you. And it's getting a little bit weird with time. 1 sec. Where's your share GRINN? I think you put the posts. Where are the other videos? There it is. Perfect. All right, that's your channel. Are you streaming on YouTube, I would assume?
Hey, Proxies, welcome.
Pause. That's Lone's lovely voice. I do not see the stream, Lone. Oh, no, you have a Twitch as well. I'll probably link both. Let me get everything sorted. Why can't I follow? They're perfect followed. All right. We got 2 minutes. Lone, are you possibly live? I hope you're live soon. If not, I can always just what do you call it? I'll post you in the Discord. What do you call it? Discord announcement tab too. Sorry, is it getting this everything
Lone
set
Syndicate
up?
said, sorry, getting everything set up. I'll click live now. Thought I had 2 minutes left.
Perfect. Yeah, you do. You have it too. I just want to make sure that my family isn't like, we're leaving now. Oh God. I'm like, oh shit. Hitting live go. Hell yeah. Are you multi-streaming or are you only streaming on Twitch? I'm curious what you've decided. Also, I should have closed the damn thing. History. Lone. Bang. Refreshing. I'm not seeing it just yet. Hopefully you put your stream key and all that stuff. Boppity, 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 bop.
Raidnade said, great stream, GRINN.
Thank you so much, Raid. I hope you all tune into Lone's debut, if not just to see his VTuber model in action, mobile as hell. Lone has been a member of our community for an eternity, and has always been sweet to damn near all of us. So I hope you all give him a little bit of a chance and let him rizz you up with his fantastic southern charms. And all that stuff. Let's see. I do believe Lone is. Oh, there we go. Lone is live on Twitch. But that be happening. I don't know if Lone is going live on YouTube. He might have picked Twitch as his streaming platform of choice. Then we might. Fluff is also streaming. Fluff will be streaming all of the weekends itself, though. So I feel like you probably should give this one to Lone because Fluff will be there for the whole week because Fluff is a monster and goes apeshit. But what do you call it? Let's see. Lone's live. I do not see it pop up though. I see you live, but I don't see. Okay, I see now. We're good. We're just starting to stream. Perfect. All right, let's see. Rating on Twitch. I will also post Lone's thing in the chat, and that will be how you guys can go there. We'll probably ping you on Discord as well. There's Lone's start raid on Twitch. Bang. Let me go over to this. Let me go to this. 1 second, gang. Copy this. Post. Well, mother F, why is that not going? I can just do it this way. 1 second. Oh. All right, one sec, guys. I'll be right back. Wait, we're gonna. Sorry, guys. I'll be right quick. Ladies and gentlemen, please go support Flo. He's his first stream. People are waiting on me, so I gotta get out of here. But posted the link in the chat. You guys can click that. It'll take you to Lone stream. Please go support him. He's been such a fantastic member of our community. I'll check out the VOD later. Lone, thank you so much for being so fantastic to all of us. I hope I can see you. I hope I can see it after the fact. Please take care. Hope everything goes well. And if not, you'll have many other shots on net because I'll raid you again in the future eventually. You and Flip both. I am so excited that you guys are pursuing streaming, all that stuff. Thank you guys so much for your time. Hope I can see you next Thursday. Thank you kindly and goodbye for now, my friends.